Hello and welcome to another set of readings of Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay, you guys, I am here for your Mercury Retrograde readings. Oh my goodness. I have pulled some of the most powerful decks that I have to actually do these readings, okay? And first and foremost, how I always start the readings, I say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all the love and support you continue to give us during the growth of this channel. I just thank you so much. I read all of your comments, you guys, and you never know. You have no idea how it really warms my heart to see how the readings change your lives. Okay, so now just a little bit about this reading. You can apply this to your sun, your moon, your rising, and for some, even your Venus signs. Hello to our cross watchers out there. Do keep in mind during these Mercury retrograde readings that the energy will flip-flop, okay? So if it doesn't relate to you, it could very well relate to your partner, or it could relate to any energy that may be surrounding you. Okay, now we are slating this for the Mercury retrograde, but do keep in mind that some of the experiences that you may hear during this reading, it may be something that took place, months ago, could be taking place right now, could be something that's going to be coming in for you in the near future. So do keep that in mind. Always remember to follow us on Instagram at Lotus Love Tarot 555. If you have not, please subscribe to our channel. Hit that like button on the reading if it resonates with you or if you feel it will be beneficial to someone's life. And right next to the subscribe button is a little bell. Hit that little bell, and every time I release a reading, you will be notified. Do keep in mind as well that I do private readings, okay? All right, you guys, we're going to get right into your reading, but before I do so, I also want to state that right after your reading, there will be a synopsis of you see that? The communication has already started. Oh, God, because that's what happens during Mercury retrograde. Our communication gets jacked up. At the end of your reading, I will do a synopsis of what to expect in life, love, and career at the end of your reading. So check that out. That's going to be very, very important. And last but certainly not least, if you want to see the extended version to your reading that you're about to view, you must join our Patreon. We only have two levels, $2.22, $5.55 per month. $5.55, you're able to see all the extendeds that we do. So the link to that will be below. All right, my loves, now on to your reading. Hello, my Leos. Okay, you guys, let's get right into your reading. And before I forget, join me every Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Lotus Love Show. Okay? And you can go back and check out some of those readings because I'm quite sure we have probably just did it live. And you want to see what the energy is like. All right? And just as a reminder, there will be an extended to this. And we will let you get a little preview of what the cards are, and I'll look and see if there's any angel numbers, and I will also check for you to see what signs have shown up. All right, so let's get right into your reading now. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Leo as it relates to the Mercury retrograde for June 8th through July 12th? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Leo? What does Leo need to know? Wow. Okay. That was fast. Okay, let's keep going. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Leo as it relates to the Mercury retrograde for June 8th through July 12th? What messages need to go forth? Okay. Well, Leos, you guys are not wasting any time. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth? Let's move that here. For the sign of Leo, as it relates to the Mercury retrograde for June 18th. I'm sorry, I was saying the wrong dates, wasn't I? June 18th through July 12th. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Leo as it relates to the Mercury retrograde, the dates of June 18th through July 12th? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Leo? What messages? Okay. Make sure we don't have any flippers. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So this could mean several different things. It could mean that your relationship is ascending to a higher level, a deeper commitment. Could mean that there's some turmoil that's happening between the relationship right now. Maybe you're not getting along, so on and so forth. Maybe somebody might be considering walking away, breaking up. This could mean several different things. So we're going to have to continue to unpack this to see what that is in relation to. Okay? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So this is definitely a card where you're needing to put your feelings, how your internal health before all else right now. And could be because it might be because of what's going on here, or maybe there's nothing that's really happening in your relationship. You're just going to another level, a deeper commitment, but Spirit is kind of telling you that when you're healthy, your relationship will be healthy. You created this situation, you had the power to change it. So that lets us know very clearly there is something that needs to be changed, either within the relationship or there's something that needs to be changed within you. Okay, that's very clear at this point. This is a situation that was created by you, and Spirit is saying that you have the power to change it. You have the power to change it around. Okay, so anytime we're changing something, that means we're trying to make it better than what it was. Okay, trust. Okay, so you're needing to trust in this relationship. You're needing to trust Spirit. The Spirit is guiding you the way that you need to go in this relationship. Trust is a big factor. Trust is a big factor. And understand during Mercury retrograde, all of those feelings that we have suppressed, okay, they're going to come to the surface now. So if trust has been an issue that we have had a hard time dealing with, that is going to come to the surface now. We're going to have to deal with it, okay? And there's a decision or something that you're needing to reconsider, okay? So there's been something that you've been thinking about, maybe something you were considering doing. Maybe there was something you may have been considering saying to someone. The Spirit is saying you need to reconsider that. You need to look at to see if you have other options, okay? Or possibly even just withdrawing and not doing it at all, okay? So we definitely want to unpack this a little further. Make sure you listen when we finish this reading here. Make sure you listen a little further out, because I tell you, I'll give you a synopsis of what's going to happen during this Mercury retrograde and how it's going to affect us in different areas, okay? And so I think that will really help you, especially with what you have here. Loving yourself first. There's a situation that has to be dealt with very clearly. And then knowing how to trust. There could be some issues there with trust. And that's probably why your Spirit is telling you you need to give your relationship a chance, okay? All right, so let's just see where we are. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Leo as it relates to the Mercury retrograde for June 18th through July 12th. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Leo as it relates to the Mercury retrograde for June 18th through July 12th? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Leo? What does Leo need to know as it relates to the Mercury retrograde for June 18th through July 12th? What further messages need to go forth for the sign of Leo? Further messages for the sign of Leo as it relates to Mercury retrograde for June 18th through July 12th. Messages. Any more messages for the sign of Leo? Any more messages for the sign of Leo? Okay, these fell out my hand. I'm going to take those two down. All right. Oh, okay. Voila. So 10 of Cups is here. But, ooh. Yeah, but we're definitely going to have to look into this a little further, because it's always the cards that surrounded it and the cards that's behind it that we're going to, get into in the extended. That kind of makes it clear what's happening here. All right, so let's just go over what you have. You have the Six of Cups in reverse, okay? The Three of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Sun, Page of Swords, Justice in reverse, and your overarching energy is the Ten of Cups, okay? You do have an angel number that's coming through. You actually have a couple of them. You have 555 that's coming through for you. And then you have, with the 6 here and a 3 right next to it, 333. So make sure you look up the 5s, 555, and make sure you look up 333, because that's additional message that's coming through for you, okay? And you actually have 5 cards up there as well. So, let me see, any signs are showing up. Could be dealing with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot of cups, a lot of emotion that's surrounding this. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Could be dealing with, you're right here in the center of your reading, Leo. So this is you right here, and then could be dealing with a Libra, okay? But you've definitely shown up. All right, so if, and remember, it could be any sign that just taking on the energy of the sun. So that could be as well. I always want to say that. But do follow us for the extended reading. Well, we will begin to break this down, unpack these layers, and then we'll also look behind here to see what else is coming in your future. Okay? All right, my loves. Until next time. Bye-bye. Okay, just a little information about what to expect during this Mercury retrograde. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Okay, Mercury retrograde will come in June 18th, and it will last all the way through July 12th. Okay, now just when things were about to calm down, things were starting to calm down. Now we got not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. We got 6 planets in retrograde. And what makes it so bad, you guys, these planets being in retrograde are happening right between the 2 eclipses that we had. We just had the lunar eclipse, and now we will have the solar eclipse on the new moon. And right in the middle of that, now we got 6 planets that are retrograde. So we got Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto, which is kind of making like a celestial chaos, so to speak. This is the time you need to really rethink and revise your plans for the future, okay? If you don't do this willingly and you don't surrender to it, Mercury retrograde has a way of making you do that. Of course, we all know, back up everything that you have on your computers. Keep in mind that your text messages, your emails, all of that needs to be rechecked and checked again before you send it. I always try to tell the people that listen to my channel, especially during this retrograde, that if I were you, I wouldn't even put any information in the box until your email or your text is ready to go. And once you have reread it, then you'll put who it's going to, and then send it. Don't put the person who is going to first, because chances are they might get anything during this time, okay? They might get something or a picture of something you don't want them to get. So make sure you just take the extra steps in doing that. Be mindful as well that during this time, this is like a catalyst for change. So things are going to be changing. I mean, things are going to be changing, things that you may not want to change. It's going to change, because we have to understand during Mercury retrograde, this is a time that Mercury retrograde makes us have personal growth, okay? And personal growth takes time. And with personal growth sometimes comes emotional and growing pains, okay? Now, you will get lost in your emotions during this Mercury retrograde, and what you deeply feel, things that you deeply feel, they will come to the surface. So be ready and be able to deal with those things as they come to the surface. Now, in life, You're going to be able to release all the things that are buried, okay? See, retrograde is going, Mercury is going retrograde in Cancer. Cancer is a very emotional sign. It's a water sign, okay? So therefore, anything that you try to bury, it's going to come up and it's going to have to be released. And love, okay? So Mercury retrograde is going to make you ask the question, who do you love? You're going to be able to answer that question. Who really has a place in your life, okay, and in your heart? So you're going to begin to focus on how you feel about those persons or that one person who really has a place in your heart. Now, what does this also do for those that are in a relationship but you really love an ex? This is what makes the exes come back. Okay, so the exes will come back because people will start evaluating who they really love. Okay, whether you're with somebody or not, if they really love you, they're going to find a way to tiptoe back to your door possibly. And then in work, this is a time for you to reassess your sense of security, both in, the work that you've decided for your life or your career. So you'll start to think, where's your security laying professionally and financially? All of these questions, all of these situations will begin to occur during Mercury retrograde. So keep all of that in mind. All right. Okay, my loves, don't forget to join us every Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Lotus Love Show, because we deal with a lot of energies on a daily basis. And then our weekly energy, our weekly love energy and our twin flame messages is done every Sunday. So this is a time, especially during Mercury retrograde, that you deeply, deeply, deeply need to be sure that you have a thorough understanding of what the heck is going on. Okay? All right, my loves. Until next time. Bye-bye.